Coach, they love their crab cakes and they love their football. That's what Maryland does. And we are at M&T Bank Stadium down near the Inner Harbor of Baltimore. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Cleveland Browns and the Baltimore Ravens. Fall is in the air, and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in Week 4. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Ready? 180. 98 to Mike. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Left.
This is Marlon Mack, third-year running back. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's second and 2.
Left.
They go play action. Rivers. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 7 yards there and a first down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
They'll run on first down with Marlon Mack. Tackle made there by Matt Milano.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On second down, here's a run with Mack. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Marlon Mack, his first touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this one near the 25. At the 26-yard line.
Let's go. First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready, break. Mark, 54 Mark. Check. Watch 54. Look at me. Go. Ready.
A first carry for the former Falcon, Tevin Coleman. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. Bradley Roby, the quarterback, there to make the stop.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6. From the gun, it's a handoff to Coleman. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom, quick, and what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Looking to throw. Boyle. And he's got his man. It's the tight end, Clay. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 43. They'll run with Coleman on first down. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
On second down, it's Coleman. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive.
Check out. Let's go.
A gain of 3, second down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Come on, set. 15 line. 15 line. 54. Let's go. Hey, check 24. Check X3. 218, jump. Smooth. Check.
To throw on second down. Boyle. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Let's get it. Hey, team 6.
Operating from the gun. Boyle. Completes it to Samuel.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big third down pickup to keep their drive alive.
Leo,
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Brandon Cooks. His 2nd touchdown on the season as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Myers connects on the PAT, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense at Summit.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Hey, high 7. White, 89.
On play action, Rivers. And it's complete. It's Damian Williams. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. 7-7, our score after 1.
Mike. 180. 190. Here we go. Let's bring it. Let's go.
They'll run on first down. It's Mack. Mika Fitzpatrick made the play defensively, the first-round pick out of Alabama.
Red!
On 2nd and 9, Rivers, the attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 36. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 36. Here's Marlon Mack. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd and 12, Rivers. He'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down. Off the draw, here's Williams. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
I believe I understand where the offense was going there. They just hit a big pass play, thought they could fool him with a run, but maybe they overthought it a little bit. Just hit a nice pass, come back with another one, keep the momentum going.
Dancing to his left. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete. Big O.J. Howard, his intended target. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter. A lot of time. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Badgley hit from 59 in his rookie season. This one not quite as long, but he shows off that big leg by hitting another from distance. After the made field goal, Badgley back out there for the kickoff. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Here's Coleman. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
Ready. 54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. You draw Porter.
Now a give right side, Coleman. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Ready? 10 Tucson. 54. Come off the ball. Go. Right there. 54. Right there. 54 Mike. Come on, baby. Ready?
To throw on 3rd down. Boyle. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. Short throw, pick six right there, those linebackers. They love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Browns drive about to get started. They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive 1st and 10. And the drive starts with a handoff to Coleman. And some room to work. He's at the 50, 30, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Tevin Coleman with touchdown number 7 on the year, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Extra point up and through by Myers, and the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. And that's going to be intercepted. Landon Collins, the Pro Bowl safety. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll score. Touchdown, Browns. How about that for a little jolt right before intermission?
We talk about taking momentum into the half with you, and so many teams have an emphasis on trying to score in the last 2 minutes of a half to carry that with them. It's not often talked about scoring on defense, though. That's extra mo.
And now they may take the lead into the locker room as well. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This is taken at his 4. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s. Back-to-back, what a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. To throw is Rivers. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. And for the Browns, a nickel set here on 3rd down.
That's track. Check 24. Check 24. Hey, Delta. Get on.
From the shotgun, it's Rivers. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Pulled in at the 24. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description, because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
We go! 70, Indy.
Watch that in. Tight end's right. Tight end's right. 40, check.
Hey, wahoo!
54, right there. 54 Mike. Defense wins championships, baby.
Look at me, zipper!
Mike 5-4,
Yo, go!
Watch the run. Hey, watch that.
Side!
Looking to throw on second down. Boyle. This one caught by Isabella. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 17-yard line. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Here we go.
From the gun, Boyle. And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. And the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up second down. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
All right, D, let's go. All right, D. Kill. Turn it up. Kill. Turn it up.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. It's caught by Coleman. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
He steps out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they've got it down to the 3, but now this is 3rd and goal.
132 fighter.
Check 25.
It's Coleman here. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain...
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Tevin Coleman with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Myers connects on the PAT, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be fielded at the 6.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Michael Gallup, that's who he was looking for. And it's second down.
Run 80.
Throwing again. Rivers. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. Looking for Woods that time. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And now... Timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. We'll check on his status when we get back.
Set. 8 read. Greystone travel. Ready.
They go play action here on first down. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The safety that time, Tony Jefferson, there on the coverage. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on second and 10. That ball complete to Isabella. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
They'll run it. Here's Hyde. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Carlos Hyde, his second touchdown on the season. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage.
Could not block that one any better. Everyone was accounted for, and a great surge by the offensive line.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken at his 4. And nice work. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. About being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. So So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 41. Working out of the gun, Rivers. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
So 2nd and inches after that 1st down completion went just shy of the marker. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 14. From the red zone now, Rivers.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence, or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. So a decent deficit at this stage in the second half. 4-down territory?
No doubt about it. There's not a chance that he hasn't looked ahead and said, okay, if we gain yardage on this play, this is what we'll do going forward. If we lose yardage, this is the play call that I'll have ready.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off inside the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
Off play action. Boyle. Complete here. It's Hyde. He'll have a 1st down and more past the 20. And finally taken down at the 26-yard line. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18. This quarterback now hitting on 2/3 of his passes, 10 for 15 so far. 1st and 10. On the counter, this is Hyde. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the 3rd quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the second half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you worry about the clock. It's throughout the game. And with a lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch you.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54 Mike.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. That's going to be caught by Samuel. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down.
They dialed up the blitz on 3rd down, and your worry as a defense that they can hit you with a big play in that situation. Instead, the blitz pays off, able to rally to the football and make the play.
And a fake here. Direct snap to the up man. And the gamble pays off. They get the 1st. A big breakdown defensively there on the fake punt. Turns into a huge play and a 1st down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Throw left side, complete to Isabella. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Go! 18 Gator.
Go, D. Let's go.
Hey, Charlie. Go.
Mike 29. Ready?
To throw on second down. Boyle. This one into the hands of Burton. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Trey Burton, his second touchdown on the season. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. They had the lead in the fourth, but still passing. Finding the big target for the touchdown. Now that lead grows even more.
Everybody gets to join in the fun. You know, it doesn't have to just be the wide receivers catching touchdown passes. The tight end doesn't just have to do just the dirty work inside. He gets a chance to get into the end zone as well.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit or run the sideline?
Rivers to throw it. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Damian Williams, the man he was looking for. But it'll be second down.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. We've got a lopsided game here. I don't know, Charles, what does the handbook say that we discuss when we've got a game like this in the fourth quarter?
Hold on a second. Let me thumb to the proper page on that. You know what it says?
What?
Let's discuss how we got here. This is a dominant performance, where they took control of this game, how they managed to keep control of this game, and then we go ahead and think about how we're going to leave here and get to the airport. In a lopsided blowout, the roads are usually open.
And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
The Browns on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5.
No.
Ready.
Back to throw. Boyle. And that is incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Here's Dustin Colquitt now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the fourth quarter. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Trey Hendrickson, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
Easy.
On second down now, it's Mack. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here. After first and second down went backwards, it's 3rd and very long. From the gun, Rivers. He's going to float this one deep right side. And now here is another interception. He's picked off near his own 48, and they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
Let's go. 60 outlaw.
Use the mic. That's right, baby. They don't want it.
Pilot, 64, weak.
If you kill it, motion me out. 5-2.
Hit it.
On first down, Boyle. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Jalen Ferguson. in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man. Now the former Oregon man. This is Kenyon Barner. Only 2 yards on the carry. That's going to set up a 3rd and long, 3rd and 15 to be exact.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
The Browns on 3rd down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and 15.
Yes, yes. Give me that ball, defense. Go.
Operating from the gun, Boyle. Able to find Isabella. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. And a big loss here as he's taken down. In for the sack, Myles Garrett. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
On the ball.
Mike 52, Mike 52.
Looking to throw. Boyle. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Myles Garrett picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. From the gun, Boyle. Taking a shot for Samuel. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, are you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you could put yourself in jeopardy.
They're all through up in Detroit. The Chiefs have added on. They're pulling away in that one. A win would be their first of the young season. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Oh, a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Third and long for Rivers. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 30 yards there. And, of course, the first down as well. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Browns, hey, they finish a perfect month of September as they move to 4-0 on the new campaign. And they'll get another road test next week as they have to go to Santa Clara to take on the 49ers. Meanwhile, for the Ravens, they'll drop down to 1-3. And they'll try to rebound next week as they head to Heinz Field to take on the Steelers. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.